Welcome back to Dr. Josefina's Way, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Today, the show's taken a bit of a different path, and instead of having just the regular lesson, we are just going to kind of wing it and just talk about things that bother us, rants and raves.
Yeah, because the show is all about empowerment and about people feeling good, but you know what? Sometimes we have our days.
Yes.
People think that we're perfect.
Yes, that's right.
Well, no, I get pissed too.
Yeah. And I think it's healthy to unleash, these things.
That's what I'm doing today.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I love this show so much, because it kind of sometimes gives me an outlet to say certain things, that bother me, and in an indirect way, because I'm just expressing myself, instead of confronting someone, I can just express myself on,
So what's bothering you today? Or lately.
Well, okay. Lately, I thought about my life and just the direction it seems to have been going for a while, and I felt like I was being, painted in a corner, and stretching myself too thin, and doing things that I felt like I was not passionate about, but kind of stuck doing these things without the passion. And my real passion is with animals, and I instead of being stuck in some boring committee room, I'd rather be out rescuing tortoises or detangling pelicans that have been caught in fishing line, or scooping hay in the barn, or rubbing the belly of a pig that has been rescued. That's my passion.
Yes.
My passion is animals, and if I'm going to, my volunteer time and my energy, really, if you want to make the most, feel good about those things, it needs to be something that you're passionate about. And I had a wake-up call, and in the wake-up call, I was at one of these projects, and it was an event, and there was a silent auction, and one of the silent auction items was a hunting excursion.
What?
Yep. They were auctioning off hunting.
That's a contradiction.
Yes.
That's no congruency.
Right. That's what made me realize, though, I don't belong here, because my heart and my passion, it gave me that sense of incongruency that you talk about. Like, okay, it's that sense of unstableness.
Animal right, and you're going hunting?
Right. Well, I felt like I was being directed away from what my passions were. And I was working on things that did not involve animals. And I thought, well, that's okay, I can do that because I'm a well-rounded person. But then I saw the auction item, and then it was like the light bulb went off. I said, okay, it's time for me to redirect my passions to where they need to be.
Exactly.
Where God gave them to me. Because I don't think we choose our passions, I think we have them.
Yeah, we're born with it.
And some people, unfortunately, don't have any at all. But, those of us that do, we know how they feel. It's a very powerful thing. It's a thing that can't be controlled. And so it just made me realize. It made me realize I need to go back to my roots, which is animal rights.
Isn't that amazing? Always go back to the roots. It always go back to the original source of your passion. Because you're right. Sometimes we get, distracted. By
or talked into things.
Exactly. Amazing. So are you in the right path now?
Oh yes.
Is that not bothering you anymore? It's not pissing you off anymore?
No. It's just a realization with something in your life, and I'm glad I realized it and enacted on it.
Absolutely.
A lot of people might have just ignored it.
Exactly.
But you have to listen to that inner voice that you have. And whenever you start to feel that incongruence, you need to listen to that.
Absolutely. Yeah, because then you're taking the path of misery.
Yes.
Unhappiness. Then you listen. You hear people saying, "Oh, I love myself."
Right.
Well, yeah. That you know why you love yourself, because you didn't listen to your inner voice, that inner energy. That it's that passion that you talk about. You born with it. You don't make that. You born with it.
Are. It's true.
And that's what it drives you with that intensity.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's
awesome, Laura.
And so that's kind of like my thing of what I'm over and what I'm into. It's kind of like it's like the whole.
That's a good one.
The whole thing there.
Oh.
Thank you.
How about in fashion? What are you off, out of it, or like?
Fashion.
Over? Fashion. Over what?
Well, now that I don't know, I feel like my sense of fashion changes a lot, but I hate to admit it, my husband influences me a lot, because if I put something on and he doesn't like it, instead of just saying, "Oh, I don't care what you think," I do care what he thinks, and I will change.
Oh well.
Yeah.
He makes you happy.
He liked that dress I wore for the first segment.
Oh yeah, your fans always love that dress. I better get a lot of email.
I'm always weeding out my clothes, because I really do think it's important to weed things out, because guess what? It gives you more room for new things.
New thing, exactly.
I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
I was reading about this. What is the number one thing that ticks you off?
Stupid people.
They can be annoying, because it's the old Socrates thing.
Well,
people who think they're smart but they're really stupid.
No. What bothers me is some of my friends, they have cell phone. I don't take my cell phone when I'm talking to you, when I'm having coffee with you.
Right.
So I don't mind that you take your phone with you, but please don't be rude. And then you had a conversation with somebody last night, and then for 3 hours, and you're going to punish me, torture me, terrorize me. Oh, listen, and he said, "Hi, baby, how are you, baby?" And the whole thing, and I'm sitting like, oh my God, why do I have to do this? So I learned to say, give me this 30-second summary of that conversation, because it's so. To me, Laura, I don't get it. How you gonna be reading to me text by text what you said, what he said, what she said, what he said?
It's so juvenile.
It's so stupid.
It really is.
It's something
so high school.
Grow up.
Yes.
Grow up.
Right.
Don't have some respect when you're hanging out with me. Don't take yourself with you.
Yes,
Baby,
that's right. Yes.
We're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back.